This is the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
June Evans, president and CEO of Treasured Ladies Club, which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on helping teen girls grow into beautiful, strong women. So June, for the people who don't know you, tell them a little bit about yourself and the organization you stand for.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. I'm so excited to be back. This is my third time.
Yes, third time.
Yay! And then we have the amazing Charity Evans on board this award-winning team.
Thanks for gassing me up. Appreciate it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But anyway, just a little bit about me. I'm a wife of 30 years. Somebody did that. Yeah, for 30 years.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord. I am mom-in-chief, although all of the little chickadees are now adults. This is the baby girl right here. So, and outside of that, I have this amazing opportunity to impact the lives of teenage girls, collegiate young women, moms across the country, just impact their lives in a more powerful way, just helping them to live their best lives right now, not in their future, but right now. So that's just a little bit about me. It relates to Treasured Ladies Club. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Metroplex and you want to hear more about what we do, just jump onto our Facebook page. You can go on to juneevans.com. We're relaunching that page, but it will take you to our Facebook link. So it's facebook.com/Treasured Ladies Club.
When did you really know you wanted to start this nonprofit, though? What was the... What hit home?
What hit home, I started speaking on sexual health like in 1988. Ooh, that's a long time
I was born in 88.
Like, right, yeah. So I started speaking on sexual health in 88, and then as I traveled across the state of Texas at that time, I just started seeing this amazing opportunity to impact teenage girls. So it was a high pregnancy rate all across the state of Texas. Minorities were the number one, and I was a byproduct of that. I was a teen pregnant. No Charity knows my story. I was pregnant at 17, married at 18 the first time, divorced by 22 with 3 children. No higher education at that time. That should not be a girl's status by the time she's 22 years of age. And had been a victim of sexual abuse within the marriage and domestic violence and all of that. So I just wanted to make sure that girls had a better start. They had a fresh start, awareness. So I would say the nonprofit came about maybe in 1995 when I started thinking, I can do more. Together we can do more. And let me do just more than speaking, because I'm going to speak to teen girls, and then you can see them. They say, Vincent, they be seeing what they boobs, kind of all wrapped up in the auditorium of the gym. And then once I start bringing out those sexually transmitted diseases, she just started kind of moving over to the I said, gotcha. And then girls just start saying, hey, do you have this is pre-internet, do you have a 800 number? Is there a way we can reach out? It was back, I told you I was back in the day. Is there a way that we can reach out? And I didn't have anything at that time. So starting the nonprofit was essential for me. It was important to me because I wanted to be able to reach more girls globally.
Okay. That's really nice.
Well, thank you very much.
Sometimes I think about starting a nonprofit and then I'm like, nah. I don't know. I don't even know what I would talk about. But really, reason you're here, you're now an author.
I am an author.
Of Treasure Me.
I Treasure Me.
I Treasure Me. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
31-day devotional.
Absolutely.
For the teen girls.
Absolutely.
And what do you say about that?
What I have to say about it, the reason, if you want to know the reason I wrote the devotional, it started out as a journal. I just wanted girls to be able to decompress at the end of the day. So I just thought, well, let me just give them something to think about, something that just promotes thought. And then as we were going through the design process, there was actually my designer said, Miss Evans, this is not a journal, this is a devotional. Because I wanted them to understand the importance of arising early. Okay. So that's what the morning selfie is all about. Arising early, beginning their day. For some girls that I know, they've never been introduced to faith. What do I believe spiritually? So I wanted some faith pieces in there because I am also an ordained minister. So I wanted some pieces in there about faith. And then I wanted them to be able to affirm themselves. We're in this society where people saying, oh, everybody's just too focused on yourself, and that's for the unhealthy people. But for teenage girls, what I find out in schools is they're not focused on them. They're focused on their boyfriends, they're focused on their friends, what everybody else thinks about them. But what do you think about yourself?
Right.
So I wanted them to affirm themselves. I wanted them to meditate on something positive. Did I get the music? Is this the Academy Award? Does mean I have to stop this? So I wanted them to start thinking about, meditating on something before they walked out that door. And then what they encountered, and she can attest to this, the hallways is a war zone. Maybe parents don't understand that.
It's
They
crazy.
it's crazy. You got to go through a lot of things and segue through a lot of things 8 hours a day with girls who are different than you, think different than you. So I want them to be able, once they got upset, to come home, decompress that when mom didn't give them what they wanted, and daddy didn't give them what they wanted, the dad's not there, whatever's going on that day, I didn't want them to close out that day with all of that animosity in their heart, because that carries over. And we don't need girls with baggage anymore, is that right?
Right.
Can the brothers say amen?
Amen.
The brothers don't like these girls that's walking around carrying all this baggage, and when they look at Vincent, they think of John. Like Vincent said, I wasn't even there.
Testify.
What's the number one topic that teens are usually coming to you with, or concerns that they may not be able to necessarily voice to their parents, but because you are an outlet, they may come to you for?
Boys. It's boys, and the second thing is their relationship with other females. How other females are bullying them. They don't call it bullying. She hating them and whatever. So it's the biggest fights in school are girls. It's not guys, it's girls.
Yeah.
Girls are just pulling out weave left and right.
Not the tracks.
Yeah, they pull out the tracks. So it really is. It's boys, and then you got the things that they're dealing with schools. Their teachers. A lot of them are very. They don't know how to communicate with their teachers, or they feel like their teachers don't know how to communicate with them. And I'm an advocate. I'm an educator, so I believe in education. But I think there's a lot of things that we as educators can do to be relevant to this generation, not just what we think we should be doing, but listen to what they're saying. If they say they don't understand the teacher style, don't get offended.
Yeah.
Find another way. And then after that is really they love their parents. They just don't like curfews. They don't like all the rules.
Right.
But they really, really, really want to make their parents proud of them. So you hear very little about, my mom don't understand them. You don't hear a lot about dads. It's more about their moms. They're very appreciative of their moms, their grandmothers, their aunties. So it really is number one topic, boys.
Okay, so for instance, boys, okay, so you have a young lady that thinks she's in, quote unquote, in love, and it's only been a couple of months, so she don't even know, first of all, what is love. So how do you, how does she go to her parents to even start the conversations when she's feeling like a certain way?
Oh, well, this is a great one. I had a young lady that was, hers was kind of role reverse. It was same gender, right? So we were having this event, and she was like she was going to bring her girlfriend with her. And I said, that's awesome, amazing. Bring her with you. Does mom know? No. No. She was in 9th grade. No, my mom. I said, well, honey, boo, if mom don't know, you can't bring her with you. And so if it's a relationship that you're having to hide, then it's not a true relationship, because you need to go home and introduce the person that you're in a relationship with your parents, your guardians. So I always tell them the first question I ask is, does your parents know him?
Yes.
And if they don't, then let's introduce them. If you can't do that, I'll come with you. It's okay.
So you don't keep secrets if they tell you something?
You know what? I keep the secret about the girl who been saying something a little ugly to me, and how do we work through that. I keep that, but this is the disclaimer I do with parents, I do with all students. I don't keep detrimental secrets. Like a young lady came and told me one day she had a knife in her mother's throat while her mom was asleep. Now, I don't keep that type of secret, baby. We need to go see a counselor. It's something really, really going on. Mom needs to know that you're really disturbed. There's no reason to have a knife at your mom's throat while she's asleep. So I don't keep those secrets. I had another young lady, I had a speaker to come out and talk to the girls. And so one of the girls in the club revealed that she had had sex for the first time. She was a sophomore in high school, and she revealed that. The speaker told me, I gave her 5 days to come tell me. She didn't. So you know what I did, the June Evans. You know what I do, right? I
talk a lot.
The whole June Evans thing. So I said, hey, I heard you got something you want to tell me. And just kind of revealed that. So I gave her 7 days. I gave her 7 days to tell her mom. And I said, I know that you're going to tell your mom because your mom's going to come back and call me. Well, mom didn't call me in 7 days. Guess what I did?
You called
Somebody
her
did.
mom.
No, call. What? Call? No. Knocked on the door. We have a dress. On Sunday afternoon, knocked on the, I called the girl first. I said, hey, I'm outside. No, she ran outside. Miss June, no. You know what the great thing about it was, guys?
What?
What is this name?
Yellow Star.
Yellow who?
Yellow Star.
Yellowstone. Yellowstone, you know what the great thing about it was?
What's that?
Boyfriend happened to be at the house that day with Dad watching a football game. It was perfect. I tell you, God, that's amazing.
That's great. That's
So I walked up and I looked at the mom. I said, "Hey, come on to Starbucks with me." And she took her daughter and we sit there for 3 hours.
Okay.
3 hours. It took the girl 3 hours to cry. Mom didn't know what was going on. She thought the young lady was pregnant, whatever. But the blessing in it, Mom now knows. Now, Mom, this is the value of your homes. You get to talk to your daughter, help your daughter the way you choose to do that. But she was not going to fail on my watch. But guess what? She graduated high school, graduated college a year ago, and we don't have no babies.
Woo-hoo.
See, look at
You doing the work in the community.
In the community
Come
work.
on.
That's community work.
So
So I will knock on doors.
We're gonna go to the our He Say She segment. I guess Ms. June's gonna rock with us on that segment.
Sure.
Ooh.
You have a minute to say?
Yes, what is he said? She said. That sounds like something in the hallways of a school.
That's a good description, though. That's a
High
really good
school
description.
miss.
But before, how can the people find your book if they want to purchase it?
Absolutely. Please jump on to JuneEvans.com and you can purchase it right there. JuneEvans.com.
Much more with June Evans on the VTRS up next.
This is the Vincent Tucker Radio Show. Vincent Tucker Radio Show.